Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Monte here. We're continuing on with our hard mode series. I know hard mode series. I thought it was done, but I can't get enough. So we're following along. I really am enjoying this map, and boy, in the later 2000s, you guys got to realize I usually play on larger maps, so I usually hit lag by now. So I kind of give up and start new. That's always been what I do. I play until about 2000. I don't even make it to the releases of the final vehicles in like 2020. But we're going to change that. We're going to be keeping on here with our hard mode series. And this episode, I'm just going to be kind of following the trains around. We do have pretty much all upgrades possible happening and done. This is such a beautiful line that I really want to kind of cruise around on it for a while. We are on the JM764, modder, YouTuber, awesome guy. And ooh, look at that, almost had a stop, but this has been free-flowing. This is the only cross where I kind of worry about that from time to time. But it's an okay lag, honestly, because that's another oil train, crude oil train coming on in, and that's where he does his loop around. And now we're back on the right side, how we should be. But this line's really built out. I am highly considering some of the comments about making a full big loop for some of the like machine goods and tools and all that, since we do have both like an East Coast and a West Coast full line going on. But man, look at these towns growing up nicely. We are finally getting some tall buildings up north, which we weren't getting. I like that we can still see our little airport tower there, which will probably have an airliner coming in. But this is our main freight line for the entire map. It covers crude, it covers tools and machines. I mean, unfortunately, that's all it does. We have commercial goods still on the highway. And yeah, if we do make this a loop, we could go pretty crazy and really add a lot more trains on the lines. This is our one of my favorite trains coming on by now. And one of the mods I'm definitely going to go for is that 4 times slower mod. Especially because later in the years, these trains are moving pretty quick, so you don't get to really sit back and enjoy them. And I have a really weird tunnel glitch thing going on there, but I don't really want to mess with it too much because it's working. But somehow I flattened some stuff out and the tunnel's looking a little out of whack. But to rebuild it might be hard work. Anyway, we're still going well here. My goal, and I don't know if it's really going to happen, was to hit the 1 billion mark by a real-life date. So maybe if I keep pushing out these videos, it'll make it easier. But we're at 922 million, and it's September 30th of 2015. In real life, it's now just past Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, whether you're in the U.S. or not. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, so finally getting back to some gaming. So I do apologize for a little bit of the lag on games the last few days, but I've been pretty impressed honestly, I'm saying, I've been getting about a video out every day, every other day for the last month and a half. So been happy with being able to get more content on the channel, but I know you guys would still like some content getting out there a little bit faster, especially when it comes to Transport Fever. So I am really excited to get the new series going. However, the convenience patch just hit. I'm still hoping for an optimization patch, and it's going to be a modded series, so it takes a little bit more pre-recording work. I like to play through a game with the mods to make sure nothing's broken all the way through. I'd hate to play to like 1970 and then all of a sudden something breaks because of some mod later in the game. So that series is going to take a little bit more extensive testing on my part, but hopefully that makes for some better gaming. And then we're going to do a transition here. Our crude made it all the way. He's going to just flip around back in a nice realistic manner. And we are now hanging on with our cool coal train going on down. Those are our steel trucks going on by over this little bridge here. Hopefully they're doing well. Did a little bit more detailing. I'm hoping that's adding to the beauty of the game. But I think I'm also going to be very soon doing not necessarily a time-lapse video, but oh, see, I get that lag right around here. I've been talking about that. I'm going to do a video that shows off all the different lines and the cities and just kind of really cool up-close views and well edited and no commentary again, with maybe a little bit of music in the background, and to just kind of highlight the region. A few more things going on. Let's see what else we got going on. I want to get some more achievements. Let's open up that right there. Besides the billion, one thing I would like to reach is having 300 people at a passenger station. And I'm wondering if I should mess with some stuff here. I'm going to stop this train. And we're gonna forget about him for a second, because I'm kind of rude like that. And we're gonna hope to get this Chorley station up to 300, because that's an achievement. And I'm being impatient. I should just wait until I have that kind of a demand on a station. But I'm gonna be a little cheater here and pause the train and let the passengers build up. And hopefully it continues to build up to 300 before these passengers start dropping off. I could kind of maybe mess with it, let it load up a little bit. I'm going to let this guy through, and then pause the guy behind King Richard, maybe. Things we could do. But I want to keep an eye on this, so that's another achievement. Now, I do want to make another attempt at the Concord. I have gotten approval from all the mayors of the region. They thought I've done such a good job over the last 100 or so years in the region that they're going to let me build a secret Air Force test base way out here, and I mean way out here in the corner, to see if we can get the speed of sound in our region. Our mayor was not happy of us talking about how it can't be done, so the mayors got together and said, we can make this happen on a small map. Monte, you don't tell us otherwise. So I'm gonna give them their chance. King Richard, we're gonna kind of move all the way back up to Chorley. And I'm sure there was a train behind him right here. And this guy, come on. We're going to have you hold up for a second, sir. And let this really crank back up. So we're going to speed things up. And let's see what else we can look at. Everything else is going mighty fine. Okay, now convenience update. Something I haven't talked about too much, because you know I like to talk about stuff. These little buttons down here, they've always been here. They are getting so much better. These are the little things that happen in the convenience patch. There we go, a little flight while we chat. The lines, not this lines. This is a whole different line manager, okay? I'm not talking the line manager. If you bring up your lines down here, right, you can actually now put these in order by balance, by age. I've always done the by age. This is how I figure out what I need to be replacing, but I think all my replacements are good. Oh, I forget about the autosave. Again, the last like 5 episodes I've been talking about that. But something's going wrong here on the coal train. We're losing 4 million. So this is a big loser, and what I'm thinking is we have now too many trains on this line. So that is where I want to bring up my line manager. Let's go bring up trains. And I'm getting some pretty low frames per second because I've got a lot going on. We're at 211. Trying to get 300 there. Coal train. Yeah, we've got three guys here, and this is not cool. So this guy's waiting for a free path. We're going to go ahead and send him home. Because what I'm doing is I'm having these trains wait until they're full, so it was causing some delays. So I think 3 coal trains will do us well and help repair this a little bit. We are at 950 million. 2016, we got a year. I think we're going to be able to pull it off. This I'm not so sure about. I'm going to go ahead and let one go through, not to total it, because I don't want to kill this line. And we saw that plane go by. So anyway, lots of cool convenience stuff down here, guys. If you really look at a lot of these little things that have been updated. A lot of cool things. Oh, hold on. Pause. Okay. Pause. What I want to do is get this guy and stop him. Okay, I know this is kind of weird. I'm going to let this guy pick up because I don't want to kill the line. But I do want to get this up. Get this number up. So, okay, we can speed up again. Maid Marian. Probably spelled wrong, of course, but never really fixed that. Robin Hood, be on your way. Be on your way. We're going to get all up in here and really look at everyone. packed up. Look at this. Hopefully, you know what? I don't even know if this station can hold 300 people, but we're going to try to pack them in. Pack them in as much as we can. 220. We have 80 people to go. I don't know, everybody. We might need a bigger platform or something, but we'll see. We'll just let it play out. Oh, yep. See, we're starting to lose people, aren't we? Ooh, no good. Let's just let it run. If we can get this higher up, maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of all the sneaky ways to try and get this going. But I don't want to kill the line, and that's what I was doing right there. Anyway, well done, game. You prevented me from cheating. This station has some possibilities, though. We're at about 200. And I want to kind of rework this express line anyway. And then I wonder how our... Ooh! I was just going to ask, how is our speed train doing? And it's got 51 out of 72, and if we look at our finances... That's way too fast. Here we go. Slow it down a bit. It's actually making money. Pretty impressive making a profit there. But let's look at our other deadlines. The plank train, he fell apart as well. So something happened with our goods. Because that's why the plank and the iron, and then probably iron ore is going to start creeping up as well. That is no good. Who do we have on the plank line? Come on now. Come on now. What are these guys doing in the depot? I'll sell you then. Heading to the depot. This guy's still heading to the depot? He must be all stuck somewhere. Yeah, he's still moving though. Bad Wolf. Nope. Plank train. We should get rid of one of these because I did see that this was dropping on. Waiting for a free pack. Sold. Well done. And then, I'm curious, man, how'd you do? Did you pick up? Yeah, 66 out of 72. People are liking their speedy train. We're going to follow it. 980 million, baby. I think we're going to hit... Oh, I don't want to get confident. I mean, it's good to be confident, but we might hit 1 billion before the end of this year. I don't know. It's October. That's some wishful thinking. I'm happy we're going to make it in 2017. How well planned was that, folks? I'm telling you. My plan, I'm telling you all along, it was a hard mode series, and we'll hit the 1 billion, real life, 2017. No, just kidding. We are at 991 million. I cannot believe it. Depending on where that train is, who's going to go sell himself, that's going to be winner, chicken dinner right here, perhaps. Depending on where he is. And with that 1 billion... we are going to try and get big money. We're going to try to get that speed of sound barrier going as well. Try to knock out 2. Oh man, I'm all over the place because I'm excited, man. I'm really wanting to get these achievements. I've been wanting to for a while. There it is. Transport Tycoon in hard mode. Accumulate a fortune of 1 billion without debt. Yay! That made my day. Can you tell? I'm just so psyched. Alright, just kidding. Just kidding. I really actually am not just kidding. I am very psyched about it. Where is my train? Where's my train? Where's my train? Billion, baby. We did it. We did it. It doesn't show 1 billion right now. Come on. Come on. 999 million. Let's just see the 1 billion for the funsies. And this guy, the Southern Commuter. Check him out. Haven't shown him off yet. Upgraded him. We actually have a real commuter train running in the South. I thought it's nice. It actually fits the track stations that we did down here. There's our 1 billion, by the way. And a really nice looking ride. Ooh, some beat up looking trucks right there. And he's running full all the time. I'm thinking about rebuilding this track because I want to add a secondary one of him here. But what I'm also thinking is pausing him and trying that whole trick again. And maybe try to get 300 passengers. Because that's my next goal, man. That's my next goal. But let's go ahead and drop this down and get a Concord flying way out here. Put this as far in the corner as possible. And worst case, we're going to have to build a northern Air Force base for testing purposes. Ooh, really? Can I do this? Yes. We're going to go all crazy. We're going to build this off the world, folks. I'm telling you, we are going unreal this episode. Because we've unreally beat the game on hard mode, so now it's time to go crazy. No, not that crazy. We don't need tunnels and mountains where we don't need them. $1 billion in the bank. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Too much coffee, too much turkey, too much craziness. All right, too much money. Set line, new line. I'm like, where'd all my money go? Here. Yes. And then you're going to go all the way to the northern path. And you're going to go there. Sweet. Now, we're going to watch aircraft number 1 hopefully hit the sound barrier. And we're going to watch him go off over the world. Had a lot of people saying that the world was flat. And, we're doing some experimentation today, folks. Let's check this out from inside the Concorde. Speed things up with the tab button. Pick up the imaginary test dummies. We're going to fill them all in here. See how they handle flying not only, hopefully, at the speed of sound, but how do they handle flying off the edge of the world? We're going crazy. We are heading for Bungie Branch. Bungie Branch. What is it that we have to hit for speed of sound? In kilometers? I'm not sure. I didn't do the conversions. So we shall see. Before we weren't even hitting up past, what, 400 kilometers per hour? Now we know we're going to have to really gun it for that extra oomph. See, we're already at 300 before we wouldn't even be at this location. Come on, bump it up there, bump it up there. Plus 500, faster than we've been before. 600 and 700. All right, we broke 700 km per hour, but we were not, it's still not fast enough, man. We've got to get a little bit more. We're already slowing down. So unfortunately, we couldn't pull off that speed of sound achievement with this airport. So we're going to get a little bit crazier because we've got crazy money. And we are going to try to build an airport way up north, way off the map. And because we can. And the food, the raw food, let's come up with a reason, right? Oh, not bulldoze. The raw food is pushing for a personal airport up here. Come on now, let me use the shift key. I get that bad building lag, so you guys know. When you're trying to build stuff, point to the terrain. Point to the terrain, point to the terrain, point to the terrain. Oh, there we go. Autosave, I'll take it. Now, where's my Concorde? Where's my Concorde? Line 6, some changes are about to be had. You're going to delete that line and you are going to add this guy. We're going to add a road for good measure. Roads for good measures. Bada boom. All right, and opening up another topic on this one. It is Thanksgiving time, and if you guys don't know, that's probably why you see these crazy autumn sales going on Steam. So besides Transport Fever, what are you guys going crazy about? What are you guys there's just so many crazy sales. I don't even know. My wish list, I'm just overwhelmed. But what are you guys picking up this holiday season? Did you buy any cool new games this week? Post below, share, discuss. I will be in the comments as well. I just picked up Oriental Empires, kind of like a Civilization style game. And played it last night, and I gotta say, even though it's not as intense as, say, Civilization 6 as far as big team and all that kind of stuff being built, I think they might have done a little bit better. Or at least it has some things that I really like about the game. So I might show off a little bit of that. I don't usually show off too many of those 4X turn-based games. But they've done the battles where it almost feels like real time when you end your turn. Some really interesting stuff. Hard to explain. I'd have to show it off. Other than that, I picked up some crazy little point-and-click adventure games and stuff like that. Stuff I don't usually record too much of. And I knew we wouldn't hit the speed on the way south, but I figured maybe on our way north to the new airport we'll hit a new maximum speed on our aircraft here. We are definitely testing new grounds, flying as far out, further than we've ever been from the mainland. To see, are there other squares? Are there other regions like us out there? Could we reach other regions? Maybe someday. Regional trade, or something like that. That's probably one of the few things that this game doesn't have that would make it kind of interesting. If there was some type of economy with other regions. And then next week, have you guys seen, what is it, or next year, Railway Empires comes out. And, but next week, you're going to start seeing streams and live footage of it, because those who bought in and those who get press copies, I think, can start showing off the game next week. So that should be fun. I haven't personally checked it out myself. However, I will be getting a press copy to review, hopefully soon. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you do. I'm trying. I don't usually talk about this stuff, but I'm really actually making a push for that 4K subscriber count. I don't think it'll happen by the end of this year. I just don't push and market myself that much. But if you are new, make sure you press that button. You know what to do. You know what to do. I'm going to have a lot of cool transportation stuff on the way. Come on, man. Show off your moves. Show off your moves. We're going to test this out and see how we do flying over the great regions. Alright, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? I got to click on that and click on that. Watch our speed, 290, 280. This turn is hurting us. Straight shot. Let's say I bet we're going to hit 800 this time. Remember, this thing has a possibility of like 2,500. Something ridiculous. Ooh, yeah, we hit 800. Ooh, 862. That, I think, my friends, is as fast as we're going to get. 862 kilometers per hour, and unfortunately, it is not enough to break the sound barrier. So that is going to have to wait for another time, another map. And, I'm trying to think of where that might happen. You know what? I wonder if I could reload up Monte Acres and pull it off there, because all my other series have mods, and I'm not one to... I know there's a mod to make achievements work with mods. Oh, whoa, this is no good. This is no good, man. This is not a way to end. Oh, no! And the Concord's dead. That's terrible. Right there, we're going to count it. This is the end of the episode. Our plane has crashed. That's how things end. 1 billion. Hard mode. Oh, my. Oh, no. Can't believe these things are happening. Yeah, so we have Mama Drama here. I think we're going to call this a episode. And unfortunately, we just lost that thing cost a few million, and it's done, gone, down the drain. We're RPing it here, hardcore, right? That's gone. We're not even gonna let that guy continue. Everything else is going really well. Besides our crashed planes, we're gonna send that back into the shop. But again, there's not. Oh, that's not achievements right here. Not much more we can do. I can't believe we hit Transport Tycoon in hard mode. Really cool. Fortune 1 billion without debt. So never taking a loan. Silly little things. I still got to complete coverage on a line. We got to do no free seats. This is have a train filled with at least 200 passengers. I got to get a train that could hold 200 people. That I could pull off if I just magically threw a train on one here when it's over 200. There's some potential. Yeah, so see me in the future for some of these other episodes. Before I start the modded series, I'm probably going to have an episode or two out for the European campaign. Haven't started that one yet. But this is Monte saying good times from Monte Rico Hard Mode series. We will visit this series again. Don't you worry, we'll come back. If you have any ideas of maybe some achievements, ways to get them done in this map, or other things you'd like to see me go for in this map, let me know in the comments, and I will be sure to make some of those wishes come true. Other than that, guys, you guys keep on gaming. Monte Rico Gaming. Peace on out. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.